point filled. It's the late arriving evening crowd. Just to set the tableau in this matchup right here. Caroline Garcia leads the tour this year in aces, second on the tour in service games won, which is the most important part. Second.
The proficiency in her service games, the confidence in that department is part of the reason why she's been able to win these sets so handily coming into this match. She's been a good closer of late. One of the things Garcia will need to do well is serve tonight. Gauff is so good when she gets into rallies. The quickness, her defense. First chance Garcia will have to dictate and control points. The balls are in her hand, is on that serve, mixing it up, moving it around the box.
Garcia.
So Garcia holds. Garcia came to this US Open having won 26 of her last 30 matches. Has added 4 more here. So she has done in the summer and into approaching fall what Swiatek did in the spring. Swiatek owned the tour, and it's been Garcia. Now, Garcia couldn't even get into Cincinnati. She had to play qualies. I walked into the Cincinnati on Sunday, the first Sunday. She was playing a qualifying match against Petkovic. She ended up winning the title.
It has been a remarkable turnaround in the Garcia game these last couple of months.
Oh.
We saw the graphic. Garcia has spent about an hour and 20 minutes of less time on court. I don't think that'll come into play a whole lot in this match, but certainly Garcia's got to be feeling pretty fresh when you look at how cleanly she's gotten to this round.
So now let's look at the serve matchup the other way. You saw how good Garcia is in holding her serve, second best. She's 90th on the tour this year in return games won. And that, again, off the form, should say decided advantage for Coco.
Yeah, so we see Diego Moyana, who's been added to the Coco Gauff coaching team. But you notice with Garcia, she's been looking to step in, play really far inside that baseline, especially on second serves. Sometimes she gets jammed up. That will be another kind of thing to keep an eye on, how successful she is in that department tonight.
Well, right away. So trying to defy the racing form, Garcia has a break point in her first return game.
Service.
This is where Gauff is living on the edge, though. Second serves down a break point. Fortunate to have gotten that to miss.
And Garcia sending a message right away. I'm wailing away at it.
That's terrific defense, and that has been a big strength of the Gauff game. She is getting to those extra balls, resetting the point, and then going from defense to offense there. Willingness to change direction and go into the open court has gotten Gauff a lot of points.
Deuce.
You said exactly that, Ted. It's the pressure that Garcia is putting on Gauff's serve early, sending a message and just making Gauff uncomfortable. Another break opportunity.
Ooh, and a double fault. So Garcia breaks serve.
You got this, Coco.
Garcia leads point 2 games to long per set.
She's been to the quarterfinal round 3 times now in majors. The other 2 were at Roland Garros. Of course, the finals this year. Stage a little different here in the biggest stadium in tennis. Garcia's previous quarter, the only other time she's been this far was 5 years ago at Roland Garros.
It's a long time in between, you know, getting to this stage again. We wondered kind of how Garcia would handle the moment, the nerves. So far, she has had a terrific start. And she's come out, Garcia, with the real game plan, that she is going to be aggressive. Lots of players look to pick on the Gauff forehand early, but Garcia just seems to be willing to attack no matter the side. Leaning on the ball.
30-15.
Those will be the little signs of nerves and tension that we might see as this match goes on. It wasn't just the miss, but that was well out.
So just early, there are a couple of second serve returns by Gauff. Don't look like they have a lot of stick on them.
Yeah, and they are landing a little bit short.
Yeah.
And that one tipped the net. She's got to lift that ball up, start to get a little more air under it so she can keep depth on her shots. Gauff does. And right now, Gauff is getting pushed around more. And you look at the positioning of Garcia. She's close to the baseline. And a lot of these rallies, Gauff is 3 or so feet behind the baseline. Got to get more height on the ball from that position.
Garcia.
And Garcia has the last say.
Garcia leads by 3.
High quality to start this match. And brilliant play by Garcia.
Right now, Garcia is winning the battle of court position. She's very clear on where she's trying to play and executing beautifully right now.
Love 30.
The buzz growing because this is not the Gauff that fans have watched for the 4 matches here. The electric play, the fact she's so captured this crowd, and that's what those coming tonight expected.
15-13.
Yeah, Gauff is a bit rattled because she is feeling the pressure from Garcia. Can't help but notice Garcia stepping in, ready to pounce. Coco's dad, Corey, mom, Candy. They look a little concerned.
Let her service. Out. 30 quarter. Garcia.
got there, and as we often see, when you come forward with all that momentum, ball over hit.
Garcia leads by 4
Team Gauff just,
games to long first set.
they sense exactly what we were talking about, Chan. It's a different look on Coco Gauff's face. It's that look of this isn't going right.
Yeah, it's the speed of play right
Yeah.
now. It's just going so quickly, and that's the worst feeling out there on court in a match of this magnitude. You feel that.
Don't forget to download the US Open app for this final week. We're getting to the last 8 on both sides in singles, doubles, juniors, wheelchair play all ahead. You can download the US Open app to follow at the App Store and the Google Play Store.
Love 15.
Eight errors already for Gauff. Seems to straddle that line between forced and unforced. That power that you talked about, the weight of shot for Garcia seems to be forcing this.
Yeah, and I think it's more than just the power. It's the combination of her positioning.
Yeah.
She's playing tighter
Tight.
in, and it's taking time away. So that is giving more weight to her game right now.
So there was a forced error count as well as the unforced. So it's one way right now for Garcia.
There are a couple of different ways to dictate. You can dictate with pace, you can dictate with direction. And so you don't necessarily have to have a big game to control play. But Garcia right now is managing both. She's also playing at an extremely high level. Will she have any kind of little dip that'll give Gauff an opportunity?
There's Gauff stepping in,
Yeah,
coming right back at Garcia.
I mean, those are the opportunities Gauff has to take advantage of, and she's been taking a page out of the Garcia book. Seeing Garcia really pressuring her second serve, she does the same here. Oh, that's beautifully done. Such confidence again from the ground. Very accurate, and then the soft hands not giving Gauff any time to reset this point. That's got to feel real good for Gauff, winning that forehand battle.
there's the first game that just, it lifts all of that. It lifts the audience, and that may in turn lift Gauff. Still down a break in this first set. Ooh. Rainy day in New York, so everybody moving a little slowly traffic-wise. Someday Harper's kids, your grandkids are going to say, Mommy, how did you ever play at the US Open without roofs?
Yeah, she won't believe it.
Every singles unaffected now. Once you turn to week 2, singles will be unaffected. The other doubles and juniors in wheelchair may well be by the rain. No play on any of the outer courts today.
Yeah, she's so good. Garcia in that place in the court
15-13.
has had tremendous success in doubles, already a Grand Slam title under her belt, and the confidence at the net really shows. And there, just got in good position, played for the second volley, and stuck it.
Well, that's the interesting part of this singles quarterfinal. Both excellent doubles players.
I mean, it's a real accomplishment for Gauff getting to #1 in the world in doubles. Just slightly before getting into the top 10 in singles, but she will be top 10 in both, and she's got the versatility around the court.
Fourteen, 13.
117, 119 is her fastest so far.
Oh, what a return from Garcia. That serve 120 miles per hour. And Garcia sent it back with interest. I love that adjustment, though, from Gauff. And the change of pace, taking pace off and getting on the outside of the ball to create more angle.
Boy, what a terrific return there by Garcia.
Yeah. And she's making adjustments so quickly within points and rallies, getting herself beautifully behind that ball, even with the bit of kick that Gauff put on it.
Well, you don't think this matters? Even mom and dad have a little tension in their face. And Gauff, who can blast it. She's hit the fastest serve so far of this U.S. Open for the women, 128. But here she's got 3 in a row, trying to mix things up. There comes back with a bolt. 117 speed. And her third ace gets the hold, backs up a break.
That was such a good game from Gauff. And when you look at how she adjusted, taking the information into the computer, working it out, and in real time, getting her first hold of serve here.
Well, again, here's player. Second on the entire tour this year in service games won. She just dropped one, Garcia. Can Gauff, she have it in her to break twice in a set?
Well, she's definitely added some tension into this match now, Gauff, and she's giving herself a good chance. It's a lot easier to swing away when you have a lead and you don't feel really pushed. But it's tightened up just enough for this to test Garcia a bit more.
Well, we saw Danielle Collins win a set last night and be right in a second set, serving under 40%. Garcia leading this set right now, serving 38%.
Garcia paid the price for the low serving percentage in her last service game. It's part of the reason why Gauff was able to attack and get the break. But she has won the majority of points when she does get the first serve in, and it's been reliable.
And at that point, Garcia just stood right in the middle and never moved.
Yes, excellent placement. Took a little extra time. That was the first ace for Caroline Garcia, and now the first double fault.
Thank you.
Oh. Bertrand Perret is now the coach. That was a big part of Garcia. Long been coached by her dad. Made that separation. Her game is taking on Perret. Her game has just rebounded dramatically.
It's never easy to adjust to those net courts. That one popped up a little higher, but Garcia had to really change direction and move forward very quickly. Gauff is kicking herself there that she didn't at least make Garcia play the volley.
Well, back to deuce.
Garcia.
Here you go, Coco.
This has been one of the strengths of the Gauff game, her ability to just fight and dig in and stay tough mentally.
Please.
It's been such a good pattern for Garcia, the wide serve where she gets it a little shorter with more angle, and it opens up the court where she can go cross court or inside out with the forehand.
Garcia
New ball.
scorches a winner. Well, the start that Garcia got off to may hold up here in this first set, but Gauff has put herself right back in it. I love this moment always,
15 long.
and it's what makes the majors in this sport great, because they're all different. The surfaces are different, and the aura is. Well done by Gauff. Neither player should have any problem at net.
Yeah, the challenge is going to be getting there, and Gauff is already pushing to get forward more now, and that has paid off.
They just played 2 points with people moving all around and a murmur in the crowd. In this massive stadium, I should say. I say, this is not center court. It's a 180.
Nowhere near. Completely different atmosphere and energy. That little sound that's always there.
Always. Look where Garcia is. Body serve.
I think she was going for the body.
What would you do if someone was getting in your grill like that?
No, first of all, first serves, which Gauff is doing. But I think the change-ups, she's just got to keep mixing her serve up. The slices have been very effective.
Go.
What a great spot on the serve. So Gauff holds and puts the set now onto Garcia's racket.
Garcia leads by 1 against the 3%.
Here we go. Every ball. Every ball. You got this. Keep digging.
15 love.
Well, Garcia's had one ace in this opening set, 2 doubles. And the first serve number still below 50.
That's an excellent serve at much needed time. Mary Pierce in the house, watching her countrywoman.
Semifinals here in 2005, Mary Pierce. Of course, a Roland Garros champ.
That's nice ball control on the serve from Garcia there. That body into the right hip of Gauff. So not allowing her to really extend and swing out on the forehand. Garcia stepping right in as a set point.
Thank you. Thank you.
How well handled was that? Garcia from 15-30 back to finish. And Caroline Garcia takes the first set in this quarterfinal. Now down to the money portion. Of course, last week was an unprecedented vibe and likely one we'll never experience again. Which overall makes this some open.
Yeah, I mean, we wondered after Serena sort of where the tournament would go from there, and we've continued to have some exciting storylines. This young woman has certainly been one of them.
We started the day with 16 players. 2 have been eliminated, but none of the 16 won the U.S. Open. I don't have the history books in front of me, but I'm wondering when and if that's happened before. 16, final 16 players, none have won the U.S. Open. Cilic last night was the final one to go. I'm sorry, Cilic today was the final one to go.
I guess, yeah, 2-something in the morning local time. That would be today.
Yes, it was.
You know better than I do, Ted.
2:24 a.m. 2 minutes shy of a record.
I didn't want to rub it in.
Yeah. All right, Gauff there. That's an important miss from Garcia.
Yeah, this is a big game for Gauff.
She can't fall behind as she did to start the match.
Yeah, Gauff just under so much pressure. Garcia doing a terrific job of holding her ground up at the net. Doesn't panic, just keeps the hands soft up there.
Look at that number.
It's been an important number for Garcia. Almost from the first game, she's been coming in and attacking.
And this is significant on both fronts. Of course, Gauff just can't fall behind. And the other thing, if Garcia can break right here, it just takes this crowd completely out.
That's been a big part of the story so far. Gauff gave them a little something to rally behind, you know, midway through the first set. But they just haven't been able to fully get behind Gauff. Garcia has been stopping the momentum.
Would you say, Chanda, that's been maybe the best serve for Gauff tonight?
Yeah, the wide serve. Gauff still gaining a little bit of experience up the net. Didn't keep that ball in front of her. Had too much court to cover up the line, and Garcia able to pick it off. She's just having to react so much quicker, Gauff, than what she's really comfortable doing. She's trying to create time, give herself extra space, but so often Garcia is just forcing the issue.
Gauff took a little extra time here. She's going to run up against the serve clock.
Thank you.
Oh, Gauff. Uncharacteristic errors to end the game, and it is Garcia. Right now, a great spot, just a great spot.
We saw a bit of frustration in Gauff hitting the racket against the court, and you can certainly understand it has been a tough night, and after fighting to get a bit of momentum in that first set, to drop serve here to start the second is a real blow.
Here we go, Coco. Here we go.
Thank you. Thank you, please.
Right now, the racing form that I reference is being broken. As we said, Garcia, not a very good track record this year in breaking serve. She's broken 3 out of the 5 Gauff service games. It was the end of last year when Dad, who's there, the mustache and the dark T-shirt, her dad was really a bit early, coach in the pros, stepped aside. Perret, who had worked with Ons Jabeur, Perret came in. And Garcia, during this fabulous run she's had in the hardcourt summer, she's had Pare's value was that he reinforced to her that the style of play that she's shown here, this aggressive style that she often had, but she had some doubts about it. Pare said, no, this is the way you have to play. And Garcia has said it cleared her mind.
I remember 4 or 5 years ago when Garcia broke into the top 10, got to the quarterfinal at Roland Garros. You know, there was talk of her being a potential world #1. I mean, she had the game, and it just seemed so effortless. She had every shot. You know, she could play from the ground. She could come in, and for a minute, she got to 4 in the world. She was sort of playing at that level, just couldn't sustain it. And I think maybe the pressure got to her a bit.
Shorter ball, and Garcia missed it.
Yeah, just barely missing.
And our Englishman colleague, a wonderful guy, David Law, I've said this, and I don't remember the quote coming, but apparently Andy Murray years ago saw a young Caroline Garcia and said she will be #1 someday.
Yeah, that was the talent. There were conversations surrounding that. I mean, end of 17, she won 2 big tournaments, 1000s, back to back.
Yeah. Back when it was in the China swing.
But there was also, at that time, the relationship with Kiki Mladenovic. They were a great doubles pair, and they sort of broke up. And there was, you know, a bit of a contentious relationship for a while. And I think that, you know, Garcia really struggled with that. And some of it was surrounding her father and, you know, that relationship. And she's kind of come full circle. Nice to see her father in the box, but she's got another coaching situation, and that has seemed to be the formula for her.
Well, here's Arthur Ashe Stadium now trying to see if they can affect this match, because Garcia has been a silencer. Every so often, and even in this sport, every so often you're the road player. In team sport, that's the greatest feeling you get, is when you go into somebody else's home and shut them up. Garcia's doing that here right now.
It just seemed like Garcia was ready for this crowd, had obviously been watching the response to Gauff, knew what to expect. But it's another thing to actually deal with it in real time. And so far, Garcia, she has had the formula, but Gauff, a little bit of a push here. It's been remarkable to really see the flexibility of Caroline Garcia around the court. I mean, this ball tipping the net, just giving her that little extra time, and she makes use of it.
Ball take 15.
Inside out miss there. So Gauff, that's a game again. And right now it's just people trying their best to see if they can pull Coco along.
2-1, second set. 1 set to love.
Raise your hand if you predicted that one. I mean, it's a great story, is what I'm
It's been
saying.
another remarkable,
5 right now, live
remarkable
rank. She's
story.
5 in the world. And all these types of fans tomorrow in Ash Stadium will have a chance to see Pegula and #1 Iga Swiatek. Right now, that's Gauff has to get back to what happened at the second half of the first set when she was getting into Garcia's service games. Broke once, pushed her in another game.
You know, we keep talking about Garcia's first serve percentage, still under 50% for the match, but when she gets that first serve in, it is so effective. She's only lost 4 points behind her first serve.
Thank you.
And this set is perfect, 100% when that first serve goes in. Gauff has done a nice job of taking advantage of second serves. I mean, she's close to about 60% of those points won when she sees a second serve, but it has just not been enough against the accuracy, the aggression of Garcia.
Yeah. And we're just in this game, we're experiencing what Garcia has done well. She's taken the crowd out to the point where Carlos Bernardes just asked for quiet because right now it sounds like a cocktail party. Here. And that's because Garcia has limited those kinds of shots from Gauff.
Gauff's player box trying to get behind her, keep giving whatever energy they can to her at this point.
Here we go. This is how Gauff can get this out of the cocktail party mode and back to big time tennis. Can she get a game here? But did you notice how quiet it got right there?
I mean, what a serve.
Yes.
Completely taking control back with that shot.
Garcia.
Went right for the line and missed. So Garcia survives that push. It was a deuce game. She had her biggest serve of the match, 116 on the deuce point.
Yeah, she needed that point. I mean, this match can shift at any time. I mean, there's still very much a chance for Gauff to turn this around. And Garcia right now just not allowing it.
USOpen.org. You can stay connected to the Open on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, all at #USOpen.
Yeah, just caught that backhand a little late. I mean, there's a lot of pressure that Gauff is feeling, and the tension in that backhand really showed.
Those misses wide, or those, is that hitting the ball late?
It's late, and that was too close to her.
Right.
Didn't get away from it so she could swing freely.
Wow, how about that from Garcia? Second serve crash for love 30, and right here she's sensing he could deliver the knockout blow.
And even when you know that serve is coming, it can be difficult to get out wide to it with how sharply Gauff is hitting it.
Let's go, Coco. Let's go.
Diego Moyano. And there is coaching now when you are on the same side as your coaching box. Right now, Coco on the opposite side. But they are trying to give her that encouragement. Nice to see Chris Eubanks in the Gauff player box in green.
That's big, very big. As look what this does. Listen, rather, to what this does.
Garcia leads by 3 games to 2 second set.
Hope alive for Gauff.
Love 15. All.
What a tough pickup that was. Look at the difference in net. And look at that difference in net.
Yeah, I think it, you know, with Garcia starting this match, just coming in constantly, it's kind of shocked Gauff a little, and she's struggled to kind of know how to respond. And she started coming in more, but just hasn't had the same success rate on top of it. Gauff giving us a little something for the highlight reel. Such an athletic move, generating that extra pace with the jump hop. No question about that overhead.
Now, Chan, do you feel like this point right here,
Thank you.
if Gauff wins this point, this place will have a different sound to it? And there it is. Let's see it. Not what I thought. Only the third chance.
This point,
This
she
point
wins.
will, yes.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, please. Thank you. Thank you.
How about that?
That's
111 in a
clutch.
great place.
And out wide into that corner, that is clutch serving. And because she's been able to hit it up the tee, hit it into the body, Gauff just doesn't know what to expect.
It is fascinating to see Garcia serve this way with this serve motion. Just go straight up. No wind up.
Garcia.
We do see a few of those kinds of mishits from the Gauff forehand when she's rushed. She's not able to contact the ball cleanly.
Unbelievable. Gauff had it all lined up and just couldn't make the pass. Yeah, a lot of reaction just like that.
Game 62, second set.
She's into the fight, though, Garcia. I mean, you've got to appreciate that. It has been phenomenal on these big points. Now she's come through. Disappointment for Gauff. She needed that one. Now she's got to reset here.
Let go service.
This is where it can be difficult to get past the disappointment. I mean, now time is getting shorter for Gauff. She's feeling that, and the disappointment of that last game, that last point. She's got to try to put it behind her.
30-15.
Good fight, Coco.
I mean, just
Well, and Garcia's in a position where she can keep swinging freely here.
Yes.
She's up the break, got through a tough service game. I mean, why not put a little more pressure on Gauff here?
swing freely and halfway to the service line.
Yeah, well inside the court.
Gauff shakes off that point and comes right back for the hold. But now it's getting a little late for Coco. She has 2 cracks here to get a break. Coco's been very vocal about how she enjoys the doubles, how it's a good thing for her. Garcia's proof of how it can work, right? Of course, both Williams have won the singles and doubles at the same major a bunch. Serena 8 times, in fact. No man has done it. No man has won the singles and doubles in the same major since Yevgeny Kafelnikov, 1999, Roland Garros.
Yeah, that was even tougher there on that surface.
Well, here's the lifeline.
Love 13.
Gauff has to take it.
Oh, that's terrific. I mean, look, Gauff has got to do what she did that point. Just keep putting the ball on Garcia's racket, look for openings. But Garcia just creating a winner almost out of nowhere.
Her play has been bold tonight. Full credit to Garcia. The tour leader in aces, that's only the second of this match, but has only dropped serve once.
Again, Garcia.
What a moment to get 2 aces. And Garcia is a game from her first major semifinal.
I think that's been one of the biggest areas of growth in Garcia's game, her ability to handle these tough, tension-filled moments and elevate, not get bogged down, and she did it again there.
Thank you. Please already. Thank you. Love 15.
Again, the face tells you a lot. The letdown there. An opening at love 30 for Gauff.
All. Okay, 15.
It is just so staggering. Earlier this morning, I was here watching Carlos Alcaraz in the middle of a match adjust to returning serve at the back wall, and it paid off for him. Garcia's inside the court here on first serve. Second serve has not been good for Gauff tonight. 6 doubles, winning just 3 points.
There's another one. Garcia taking control.
Deuce. Minutes, go.
Nervous moments there, but Gauff survives. One last push from Arthur Ashe Stadium for Coco Gauff.
5 games to 4, second set by 1 set to love. Please, please, thank you. Thank you, please. Thank you, ladies. Please. 15 love. $15 all. $30-15.
A very timely dart. Ties her best of the match, 117.
There have been a couple of very tight forehands from Garcia in this game. Second point, and that the fourth point.
Well, 20,000 groans all at once there. Gauff had it set up. Instead, match point. Garcia, age 28, her first major semifinal.
Fly with Caro, that has become synonymous with the French woman, and what a performance tonight. One of the biggest matches of her career.